The myth that VPN makes you completely anonymous has become extremely popular in the modern digital world because millions of people use VPN services believing they become invisible on the internet the moment they activate a VPN application. But the reality is far more complicated because a VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, is mainly designed to improve privacy and security rather than provide perfect anonymity. And although VPNs can hide certain information such as your IP address from websites and internet providers, they do not magically erase your digital footprint or make you impossible to track. Because the internet itself is built around layers of identification, data collection, device communication, and behavioral analysis that continue working even when a VPN is active. And one reason this myth spreads so widely is because VPN advertisements often use dramatic marketing language claiming users become invisible online or completely anonymous, which sounds powerful and attractive, especially in an age where people worry about surveillance, hacking, data theft, targeted advertising, and government monitoring. But in reality, VPNs are tools with strengths and limitations, not magical cloaking devices that erase all traces of your online presence. Because when you connect to the internet, normally your internet service provider can see which websites you visit. Your approximate location can be identified through your IP address. And websites can track certain information about your device and browsing habits. But when you use a VPN, your traffic is encrypted and routed through a remote server operated by the VPN provider, which means websites see the VPN server's IP address instead of your real one. And your internet provider usually cannot see the specific websites you visit, because the traffic is encrypted, which certainly improves privacy and security compared to browsing without protection. But anonymity and privacy are not the same thing, because anonymity means nobody can identify you at all, while privacy simply means reducing exposure of your information. And a VPN mostly helps with privacy rather than achieving true anonymity, because many other systems beyond IP addresses are constantly collecting data about users, including browser fingerprints, cookies, account logins, device IDs, GPS signals, typing behavior, browsing patterns, search history, and social media activity. Which means even if your IP address changes, websites and companies can still often recognize you through other methods. And browser fingerprinting is one of the most powerful examples, because modern websites can gather information about your device, including screen size, operating system, fonts, browser version, language settings, installed plugins, hardware details, time zone, and other technical characteristics that together create a unique digital fingerprint, allowing trackers to identify returning users even when they switch VPN servers. Total anonymity is dangerous because it ignores that while your IP address is hidden, your identity remains exposed through account logins, browser cookies, and device fingerprints. Using a VPN simply shifts trust from your ISP to the VPN provider, who may still log or leak your data. And it offers no protection against phishing, malware, or GPS tracking on smartphones. Much like wearing sunglasses in public, a VPN makes you harder to track but does not make you invisible, especially against sophisticated government surveillance or your own behavioral patterns. Therefore, true online privacy requires a layered approach of secure habits and multiple tools, rather than relying on a single application. Thanks for watching.